electricity. Not electricity. Major infrastructure project. Electricity is the first thing that comes to mind. Well, if you're watching this video, you obviously have electricity, but a lot of people don't. In some countries, electricity is a huge problem. China, well, China is everything is a problem because there's a huge population, largest in the world. In other countries such as South Africa, electricity is the problem because of the government's poor mismanagement of electricity. In some places, such another problem is in Japan. We all saw what happened in Fukushima. But the problem is, it's a Faustian bargain. Do you have, there's no oil or coal in Japan, and you have to power the economy somehow, the third largest economy in the world, somehow. So nuclear, but of course we all know nuclear is a problem, and it's not only just in Fukushima, but in Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island, and I can name many other smaller nuclear power disasters. And of course, coal. Coal is the most common source of power in many countries, such as the US and South Africa. And of course, coal is a major contributor to global warming. And so, that's one problem. Water, as previously mentioned in previous videos, another problem. Somehow you have to get water from where it is to where it's needed. And the old expression, water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink, is unfortunately true. So a solution here is Libya, which is the Grand Maid River, which I believe in Arabic will translate to Nahar Rajul Akhbarahim. And so, because Libya is one of the most desert-filled countries in the world. I believe Libya and Saudi Arabia are the only 2 countries in the world which have no rivers in their territory. And of course, by sheer chance, they also happen to be the 2 Arabic-speaking countries. So the Great Man-Made River, or Al-Nahr Al-Akbarahim, is one of the great projects in Libya. Another major infrastructure project is IT technology. If you're watching this video, you obviously have access to internet and YouTube, but not everybody does, and internet speeds are varied from country to country. Unfortunately, where I live is not the highest internet connection that South Korea is. And why is South Korea one of the Asian tigers? Because of the IT connection. After that is Japan. But internet speeds, say, such as in Africa, is a huge problem. Another, of course, is infrastructure development. There are many ways to develop infrastructure. You can raise bonds, you can build a trust fund, or write out the Soviet-style 5-year plans. There are many ways to develop infrastructure, and that, of course, is another debatable. How to build infrastructure properly. Now, as someone who actually won the State of International Geography, I can tell you that spatial development, urban planning is an exceptionally difficult field, and I'm not going to make a treatise on the subject at the moment. So yeah, because they'll be going for hours. So those are some major infrastructure projects. If I can come up with one, because this is impossible to make an exhaustive list on the subject, I will make more videos. Thank you.